Are you the type of person who wake up in the morning with their alarm on the side of their bed? And the first thing that they do is they take the phone and they look at the world through the screen of their phone? Well, if it's the case, then maybe don't look at my video because you're not going to be interested with what I have to say. But if you want to change that, if you want to see the world a little bit differently, then I'll invite you to watch the video until the end. Hi, my name is Jean-Francois. I'm an Ayurvedic health counselor. I'm a nurse. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and I help people trying to see the world a little bit differently and trying to take the world a little bit differently. All right. So in today's video, I want to talk about the first thing that you do in the morning. Everybody's different and everybody has different life. And I totally get it that sometimes you need to do the thing that you need to do. If you are tired, you maybe going to sleep a little bit longer in the morning, and then you're just going to wake up just on time to just out of bed and go to work and do the things that you need to do. All right, once in a while, and there are periods in your life where you need to do that. If you are tired consistently and your day is going in a way that you don't really like the directions your day is going, and you feel uneased, you're not really good, and everything irritates you, then I'm going to let you know a secret. And the secret is what you do first thing in the morning is going to condition your entire day. And the more you do that, the more you spend a little bit of time first things in the morning working on yourself and working on how you're going to welcome the day and how you're going to prepare the day to unfold, the better your day will be. If you are familiar with my video, if you've seen some video, for example, on how to take care of yourself in the morning in the bathroom, taking care of all your sense organs. If you want to look at that video, the link is in here. There's more video to come anyway about that precisely. But what I want to talk about today is how you wake up and maybe thinking about the first thought that you have in the morning. It's very subtle, but it makes such a big difference during the day. So here's my example. My schedule was all over the place. I did not really think, and it was just waking up, in the morning or in the middle of the afternoon if I worked the night before, or, waking up from a nap late at night because I was going to work during the night. And I did not think about it. It was kind of like wake up, go to the shower, take a shower, put on my outfit, and then go to work. And then it was bang, bang, bang. I have to say now I have the time to think about that. And for the last few years, because I've studied Ayurveda, because I've studied Vedic astrology, because I'm working on myself, now I've changed the way I start my day. So the moment you open your eyes, and for the first half an hour, 45 minutes, this condition how your day is going to go. And you might not have half an hour or 45 minutes to think about how your day is going to go. But if you just put 3 to 5 minutes every morning consistently for the next little while, I can guarantee you that you're going to see a difference in your day. So, first things first, you might need a little bit of time to get rid of your alarm. You will need an alarm to wake you in the morning. But first thing I'm going to challenge you with is that do you really need to have your phone closer to your bed? If you could put your phone in another room and use that silence or sleep mode so you know that your phone is not going to disturb your sleep. If obviously you need your phone because you don't really know what's happening with a loved one, it's okay, but maybe put the phone not right on the bedside table, but a little bit further. So if someone needs your attention, you will need to consciously go and take the phone to look at the phone. Otherwise, it's so easy to wake up even during the night and take the phone and start looking at the phone. So if you can replace your phone with a old traditional alarm clock, even better. And if you have a job that allow you to wake up every morning at the same time, for example, maybe train your body to wake up by itself in the morning. And I can guarantee you that at some point it will work and you will wake up all the time at the same times every day. Anyway, let me know if that's something that sounds silly to you, but or if that sounds feasible. So first, try to get rid of your phone and try to train yourself to wake up naturally in the morning. I have other video where I talk about the clock. You can look at that video in here and how important it is to wake up before the sun. I'm not going to talk about that today, but yes, if you can wake up before the sun at every season, it's always a good idea. This is a prime time of the day to condition your body for the rest of the day. But what I really want to talk today is about like the actions you're going to take once you wake up. And I have for you three invitations. The first invitation is consciously when you wake up, just stay in your bed just for 1 minute and really be conscious of your body. Maybe starting with your feet, going up and thinking about your legs, your torso, your arms, your hand, really being conscious of your body. Some people like to take a stretch, in the bed when they wake up. That's a really good idea. My things when I wake up, I tend to welcome the day with some positive attitude and some positive thinking. That's what I do when I go to bed at night, trying to go to sleep with what I'm grateful for. And when I wake up, I'm trying to do exactly the same thing. Sometimes just being grateful for how comfortable is the bed, how I feel warm and how I feel in security in my bed. Then after that, I'm going to sit on the side of the bed, 2 feet on the ground. And the first things I'm going to do, even if like it's still dark, I did not turn on any light. I might have looked at my clock, but I usually sit on the side of the bed and I look at my hands. Why? If you think about that, your hands are going to be the part of the body that are going to do a million things during the day. They're going to grab your favorite cup of coffee, going to hold my pen if I'm writing, going to do, you do everything with your hands, basically. So first thing that I do, I'm grateful for my hand and I send some positive energy for my hand. Sometimes, I'm going to rub my hands together and I'm going to start by just touching my body a little bit. So that's the first thing. Then after that, usually I go in the bathroom and I do all my bathroom routine. That again, I have a video. It's right here if you want to look at it. But then after that, I'm going in the kitchen and I make myself either a cup of tea. Depending on the season, most of the time it's just some warm water with a little bit of lemon or just warm water. I don't really need the lemon most of the time. So just warm water. This is the first thing that I take. And it's been a few years now that one of the things that I do is that I sit in the room where I have my yoga mat and my meditation cushions, and I just sit. And depending on the day, sometimes, I feel like I need to move my body a little bit. So I'm going to start by doing a little bit of movement. But usually I'm going to start at least a few minutes to just sit, put my hands on my lap, and trying to focus on my breath. And I'm going to spend just like 3 to 5 minutes just listening to what's happening in the house. So it could be just me breathing. Sometimes it could be Ranjit going around and doing some stuff. And I try to focus on the sound. And then depending if I have time, I will continue doing that. But after that, usually what I do is that either I'm gonna write a little bit in my journal, but that's not usually the time that I choose to write in my journal. I usually do that a little bit later. I'm just gonna usually take a book. And that's when it becomes dangerous because I know myself. And if I take a book and I start to read the book, I could stay and read the book forever and ever. But I know that I need to move. So usually what I do is that after being quiet for a while, maybe doing a little bit of meditations, maybe doing a little bit of breath work. I'm going to go for a walk. And that's the first thing that I'm doing. I'm going out and I'm going to try to move my body. I'm going to try to go out to take on some air. So that's the video. That's what the video is about. It's really about what you do first things in the morning. I usually try not to take my phone, and it's hard because, sometimes I totally get it, even myself, because I have clients and I want to check, what's going on, if I got some email. But usually I try to avoid to look at my phone for at least 45 minutes, an hour. Sometimes if I really have like the luxury, I don't look at my phone before 8 a.m. if I can. Otherwise, I'm at least, to be super honest with you, at least for the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes of my day, I don't look at my phone because this is my time to anchor myself before the day is starting. So first thing in the morning, trying to maybe focus on your body, focus on your breath, taking the times to be grateful, taking some time for yourself. And maybe if you have the luxury for at least 3 to 5 minutes every morning, trying to maybe sit in the same corner of your bedroom, your living room, wherever you want, and basically just trying to be quiet and trying to take the world around you, but in a way that you are just checking, you are just listening, trying to meditate, trying to be quiet, just trying to prepare your body, prepare your mind for the day to come, and do that consistently for a few weeks, and you're going to see that that's going to really make a difference during your day. I hope that video is helpful. And, I always love to read your comment, or if you want to reach out on my website or on Instagram. I always love when you leave some comment and we start a conversation. I love you. I see you.